Here's an update of my Fusion 10 gallon for December 2015. A few things have changed in my tank, which I'll talk about next. I'll start with the addition of a frag of Sunset Monty, which is right there in the middle. That came from a colony out of my other tank. I do that a lot. Also, my clownfish found in my anemone. Actually, my anemone found my clownfish. I'll talk about that later. That was one of the coolest things that has ever happened in one of my tanks. I also changed out my carbon this month. My Chemipure Blue Nano. I do that about once every 3 months, give or take. Here's the right side view from the front of my tank. Most of my corals are showing even better color now with the new light. The only coral that has not really liked the new light is my hammer coral back there. It's bleached a little bit. That's why my intensity is only at about 25%, since these lights are very strong. And my color spectrum is at about 50%, which is not too white and not too blue. I love Kessels. Here's the left side view from the front of my tank. I've seen growth out of all of my frags, including the screaming green bird's nest in the middle there. There's also a grape Idaho little frag right there on the left, which is purple in the middle left. There's my frog spawn back there. There's my orange acans there in the front, right next to some kind of wild SPS Monty. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty. And here is the finally the symbiotic relationship between my clownfish and BTA in full swing. This is crazy. My anemone walked on its own all the way from the top of the tank in the back wall and settled right next to the clownfish, which was living inside my hammer coral right there. So the clownfish just jumped on the anemone, and now they're living together. Now the anemone is hosting him, which should have happened from the beginning, but these things are hit or miss. But that's crazy. Coincidence? I don't know. But I love it. Very cool. Here's a little clip of my new frag that came out of my colony from my other tank. The colony is called Sunset Monty, which is in my other tank. It's a huge colony, so when you have a huge colony like that, you can just break off a piece and sell it, or just put it in another tank that you got, and it'll just keep growing. Sunset Monty is an encrusting Monty, which is a pretty fast grower when the conditions are ideal for it. It's looking good so far. Here's a full front view of my tank. As it can be seen, my wave maker is in action right there. My MP10 WE, controlled by my Apex Junior. I know that I mentioned that I removed my green star polyp colony, but there's a few pieces left on my live rock, which can be seen right there in the middle by where the clownfish is. But it's alright. I'll see where that goes, because the green star polyp can take over the whole tank, so I'll keep an eye on it. So everything's looking good, and I'll finish the video with some pictures. So here are some pictures of my new frag. Also my black and white clownfish playing with its BTA. Left side view from the front of my tank. The right side view from the front of my tank. There's a front view. Thanks for watching, comment, and subscribe.